I think what I'm going to try and do here is get everything adjusted so that everything will be at the absolute best angle for me, so that I can take my little brush and get in here. This one's going to be the hardest one to do because the propeller is glued in place. And remember, if you remember, we concluded that it was too dangerous to try and remove it. So I'm going to have to try and paint around the spinner and the props and stay inside the cowling all at the same time. We'll see how that's going to go. My thinking is that in the event that I do end up getting paint where it's not supposed to be, I can repaint the spinner and I can repaint the cowling, and the props, the blades on the propeller are going to have to be painted anyway because they weren't green. They were probably they might have been bare metal. I don't think they would have been green. Might have been, who knows? But I don't think so. I think they probably would have been an aluminum color. I do believe that they made the blades out of aluminum that far back. It could have been steel as well. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Anyway, let's see if I can't figure out what would be the best angle here for myself. And I would think that what I would want to do is, now of course you can't see the front of it. It's facing me. I'm thinking that I would want to get in here and then turn it, a third of the way around, and then try and get in this quadrant. Well, it's not a quadrant. What is it? What would you call it if it's a third? A thirdrant? Anyway, and then get in the last one. So, what can we do here now? Okay, let's start off with the easiest one. I don't want to be damaging anything here. That's why I've got the paper towel. Very gently. Okay. Now I realize that this is the wrong way for you, but I will swing the camera around when I actually start painting in there. I think that's, let me see here, what can I see? Yeah, I think if I come in like this. Okay, we can either have a gray, or we can have a very, very dark gray or off black, or we can have black. And I'm thinking that probably the black will be the best. At least that's what I'm thinking the black would be the best. If the area we were going to paint was quite large, then I might go to the off black. But I'm not an artist. I don't know what would look best. I just anyway, let's just use this one here. Now, just in case you've always wondered, what happens when I say, let's slip on the macro lens? Well, now you know. On the back of the camera, you may have noticed that there is a little tiny screen that I can do my viewing on if I want to, and that is what I use when I'm down in my workshop. However, up here at the model table, I find that this old computer monitor works just fine. In fact, it works great. And I can have the camera facing towards me and see what it sees. Yeah, that's why I use this old monitor. Okay, I think I'm ready to go here. And I've slightly rearranged things here a bit. And I'm going to try and boost the light a little bit. This may not work, but it usually helps. Okay, now what I can do is I can crank the ISO all the way, or rather the f-stop all the way up. So we're shooting at f57 right now, which is giving me the maximum depth of field on this little part. Because as I was mentioning yesterday with the super macro, the macro lenses don't work well. Well, this lens isn't actually that bad. Like you'll notice that probably the canopy, which is quite a bit further away, is reasonably sharp, but not real sharp. Whereas the cylinders and the spinner and in other words the propeller, it should be fairly sharp. Anyway, we don't need to go into a whole bunch of technical details here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower my chair all the way down so that I'm a little bit closer to this. And I did shake this in the shaker a few minutes ago. This is the first time I've opened it, so I'm probably going to embarrass myself by not being able to get the lid off. Okay, there we go. It's a brand new one. I don't think it's been opened. Well, maybe it was, because I'm noticing it's a little bit... I don't think it is. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Now, get myself in here nice and close like this. Try not to knock anything over. And I have to remember not to move anything, otherwise you are going to be out of focus here. Okay, just get myself just a little bit on the end of the brush. And we'll just try and get in here. Oh, I got some on the spinner already. Oh, man. Okay, maybe a little bit more. I think I'm going to have to move this whole thing closer to me. It's just a little bit too far away. So I'm just going to rearrange everything here. Please bear with me. Unfortunately, painting the engine on this one did not turn out. There was just a whole big bunch of this sort of thing. We'll move on to the other two. Okay, as you can see, I'm repositioned here. And the idea is so that I can just go like this. I think I'm ready to go here. I got two cameras going, so now I'm twice as nervous. I've done pretty good. I haven't spilt one of these things all over my brown cloth here yet, so. Okay, what I am noticing though is it's really hard to see when I'm touching the black paint. All right. Now, where the spinner goes, it doesn't matter if I get the black there, because the spinner is going to cover it up. And I will be repainting the cowling. So if I get a little bit on there, that doesn't matter. The cowling will be easy to fix up. It's trying to get down in all these recesses that's hard. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, let's quit while I'm ahead here. Okay, now we'll try and do the other one the same way. As you can see, I dipped my brush into the paint way too much. You know what I should have done, I think, is clean this brush. It's a little bit heavy there, isn't it? Okay, I think once again I'm going to just a little bit up on this side here. Okay, there. Well, what about the top? There. Did I get it? I think I did. Okay, once again I'm going to quit while the quitting's good. It's a little bit pooled there, but I do believe that once this all dries, the cylinders will, the definition of the cylinders will come back, because the paint will shrink around it like shrink wrap. That's my theory. Okay, let's just leave that and take a look at it. Maybe we'll put the super macro on. I'm afraid the super macro is going to have to wait until tomorrow. Things have come up here, and time has marched on. It's gotten late on me, so we're going to have to call it a day. Thanks for watching, and all being well, we'll see you tomorrow with the super macro.